Welcome to our guided meditation together. My name's Karen. Today we're going to work with the open field of consciousness. At times we choose meditative techniques that are ones in which we focus on a particular object of experience. So choosing in advance, I'm going to focus on the breath. I'm going to focus on a visualization. I'm going to focus on a feeling around my heart. And there's an infinite number of things that could be chosen, but generally in this style of meditation, a focused attention style of meditation, we're looking to choose something that has a relationship with our body and that exists in the present moment, that we don't need to move into thought of the past or future to get to, and also something with which we feel quite neutral towards. So up to this point, we've been working with several examples of focused meditation, concentration-based meditation. Today, I'd like to open up that focus. And we really have been working this way also on certain days. Just a little about my own practice. I am not naturally inclined to the rigid concentration techniques because I find that it tends to increase the boundaries in my mind and the constraints in my heart, and sometimes produce a degree of agitation, as in I don't feel like I'm doing this really well, or maybe I could do this better. What I appreciate about meditation is that it's a step away from the regular actions of life that come along with their judgments of success or failure. And how I find this to a greater or lesser degree is working with as much as possible in the present moment without setting up boundaries. We've been working for the last couple days with the idea of limiting beliefs and trying to open up our attention beyond the limiting beliefs. And so today carries that flavor as well, but we won't be looking so much as to a contrast to limiting beliefs, but rather opening our attention and our field of consciousness in general. So I'll be guiding you through a few opening activities, and then from there, your work will be to notice as much as possible with as little language or habitual response as possible, what is going on right here, right now, inside, outside, no boundaries. Okay. You can take this as opening consciousness, taking it from where we may be clutched into a narrow viewpoint, and we're opening up the lens. Okay. So find somewhere that's comfortable in your body, because if pain arises or even degrees of discomfort, that can naturally narrow your focus right away. So if you can find somewhere that you feel at ease, be that lying down or sitting in a chair, sitting on a cushion or a firm block, allow your body to relax. And if the muscles around your joints don't feel able to relax because they're protecting you, then please find a different position where you can be more at ease in the home of your body. Okay. Now place your hands intentionally down on your legs, down on your lap, or if you're lying down, this could be on the ground as well. Remember, you can bring your index finger and thumb together lightly in Yan Mudra. And this mudra holds the essence really of what we're doing, taking our individual narrow viewpoint and opening it up to a boundless universal viewpoint. So we seal these together lightly, and then bring your hands down. Okay, next you can choose to close your eyes, but as always, having your eyes partially open is absolutely okay too. And try to relax the muscles of your face. So there's a softness that's permeating you. If you've chosen to sit, then also complement the softness with a lift moving up through your spine. I've said this before, but you can think of this, your spine, as being like an antenna of awareness, helping you feel the present moment just for what it is without your mind getting in the way of the experience. If it feels good for you to breathe deeply a few times, then you can take 1, 2, or 3 clearing breaths. Those long exhales can also help you release constraints, things that you may have been thinking about in the past, feelings that you're holding on to in your heart, and to create space for what is happening now. Allow your breath to be gentle. And allow your breath to choose its rhythm. By doing so, you're releasing the control over something that could be a conscious choice. And instead, using that energy to be more aware of what else is going on. As our bodies sense the world around and the interconnected world within, it's very natural for our minds to develop some language around what we feel, or imagery around what we feel. And in doing this, some of our attention is moved and it begins to find a dedication towards an experience that's not grounded anymore in this moment. So instead, try to stay right on the precipice of what is happening right now. Open up the boundaries of your attention. Notice what may be forgotten if you were to dwell on one thing or another. consciousness doesn't have a limited bandwidth. You can feel so much. There's really no boundaries to this experience. When you allow yourself to soften into it and stay awake. There's no need to divide what you feel into categories. There's no need to divide the senses from each other. Just like an antenna, here you are, feeling. From time to time, you may feel constraints. It could be feelings in your body. It could be a story that you're telling yourself. Try to soften the boundaries. Remember, there's much that you're missing when your viewpoint narrows to just that one thing. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.